against it, and they are fighting there every day against the passing and the implementation of these laws that are denying us who believe in Jesus the right to continue to tell people that's who we believe in. Yes, it is very scary as to what is coming, and this is what the trend is going to be up until the time that the beast, the Antichrist, takes the church over. And by the time he takes that church over, or the church over, it will be a transparent, seamless effort to where the people won't even realize what has taken place. Won't even realize it, because they will already have been doing and operating under his doctrine. See? If you're not operating under the doctrine of Christ right now, you're operating under a false doctrine. Huh? If you're not keeping God's law according to the gospel that was preached by Christ, then you're keeping God's law according to a false doctrine. Okay? And he had the power to work these miracles in the presence of the beast, and he insisted that they should make an image, that they that dwell on the earth should make an image of the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and what? And did live. A wound by a sword, and did live. And this wound, what would you think this wound is? What do you think this wound is? It's probably one of the entities that allows him and gives him the strength to function. One of the entities like a nation. We say like the United States of America. A great nation as one of the heads of the beast. As one of the heads of the beast. A great nation like the United States of America. Involved in a conflict, involved in war. And it looks like they are totally defeated. It looks like they have been destroyed by war. They have been destroyed. And out of nowhere, there's new life and new energy pumped into this effort to where they're not defeated. They're not destroyed. They are still that nation that is strong, that nation that is influential, that nation that is powerful. It looked like some of the things. Let's look at some of the things. This economic thing. For a while, it looked like it was going to destroy the nation, didn't it?
Amen.
Huh? Everybody was scared that everything was going to go down. Everything. All the banks, all the credit unions, all the saving institutions, all of the industry, because they couldn't get no credit. General Motors, AT&T, Ford, Chrysler, all of them. Like everything was going to collapse to where we wouldn't be a nation no more, we know. But something happened that brought it back. See? And it didn't happen. And this is the same thing that he's talking about with the head that was wounded and didn't die. Is that It is a nation, a permanent nation that has gone the way of the beast, that looked like it was destroyed, but it wasn't destroyed. Something happened to bring it back. You can kind of draw a parallel to World War II. World War II could have gone either way. This nation could have possibly been destroyed or lost the war, or the war could have continued for many more years. But it didn't because of something. Does anybody know what that was?
Because of the bomb.
Because of what?
The bomb.
Because of the atom bomb. And this nation out of nowhere come up with this atom bomb, and they only used 2 of them and brought the enemy to his knees. And to this day, it's still been the greatest deterrent to ever mess with us anymore, because we've got the bomb and we will use it. See? So these are the things that are going to be happening with this head that was wounded out of somewhere. And bear in mind now, we're talking about Satan here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yes.
And we're talking about all of his operatives, right?
Mm-hmm.
And who are his operatives?
The unruly angels that was in the pit.
The unruly angels that are in the pits. And what else is in the pits there?
All of their great weaponry and...
Yes, all of their technology is down there with them, because just like the angels couldn't be destroyed, all of those things that they brought to earth and used to make people evil or cause people to be evil, they could not be destroyed either. Because for a better word, the technology that was used to create these weapons and everything was of an eternal domain. See? Therefore, it could not be destroyed either. So all of that is down there in this pit. And John saw all of this coming out. And he said he saw something coming out of this pit that had a head like a locust and had a tail like a scorpion that could sting and bring affliction upon man and cause him to hurt for many, many days and all of these kind of things. All of that is going to come to the surface. All of that is going to come out. And this is, Paul said, we wrestle not against what? But against what? Powers and principalities of power. Rulers where?
In dark places.
And where?
Dark places.
Rulers in what?
In dark places.
That's the pit. That's where these wicked angels are. They're down there in a dark place. If they're good, they'll stay there. If they want to be saved, they'll stay there. They don't come out. Live according to God in the Spirit.
Yes.
Because they're going to be judged according to man in the flesh. But if they come out, they're going to be lost. And they're going to be destroyed in the final judgment. See? And this is what you're going to have helping all of those that are in agreement with the Antichrist. You're going to have all of this forbidden weaponry and technology to use against anybody that opposes you. And when this nation or this head that was wounded and did live, it lived because it had got an infusion from that eternal technology that belongs to the evil forces that man can't compete with.